Think of a family facing daily challenges, not always having enough to eat, no stable source of income, living in conditions that are unsafe or unhealthy. Think of a child missing school, not because they don't want to learn, but because they lack the most basic necessities. Think of parents doing everything they can, yet still unable to provide the stability and opportunities their children need. Now imagine that story beginning to change, not by chance, not by luck, but because the right support reached the right family at the right time. In 2023, FXB, with the support of the Light Foundation, launched the FXBVillage program in Rwanda and Burundi. 2,400 families, one shared ambition: to overcome extreme poverty and rebuild their lives with dignity. At the beginning, many families were caught in a cycle of hardship. Not enough food, unstable housing, limited access to healthcare, children struggling to stay in school, their futures uncertain. But change was possible through a holistic approach, strengthening families and improving access to essential services. The FXBVillage model began to transform daily life, step by step. Change begins at home. Through regular visits and personalized coaching, families begin to rebuild. They learn how to organize their daily lives, how to care for their children, and how to create homes that are safe, stable, and nurturing. Economic empowerment changes everything. When families learn how to save, manage money, and build small businesses, they begin to take control of their lives.
FXB found us living a very difficult life. Getting food was a struggle. I used to do small jobs, working in other people's fields. My husband worked as a porter, carrying goods for wealthy people. When FXB arrived and enrolled us, they first taught us the importance of hygiene and sanitation. They also taught us to join saving groups for saving and lending money. We were encouraged to engage with financial institutions and supported to start income-generating activities. With the first installment, my husband started his business. With the second, he encouraged me to start one too, so we could combine our efforts and earn more. With FXB's support, I was able to launch this small business. Today, I can provide food for my children, schooling, health insurance is paid on time. Life is now easier, and I can confidently engage with other parents.
With a stable income, families can afford what once felt impossible: health insurance, school fees, basic necessities, regular meals, and a better life for their children. From chronic hunger to food security, through climate-resilient agricultural hubs, families learn to grow nutritious, climate-smart crops. They then apply these techniques in their own kitchen gardens, bringing healthy meals to their children every day.
FXB found us in extreme poverty, without knowledge of how to grow vegetables. Through climate-resilient agriculture hubs, we learned how to grow vegetables and how to eat a balanced diet. From there, we were able to replicate those best practices at home. We no longer buy vegetables from the market. We are now able to prepare a balanced diet. We are all healthier, and our children fall sick less often.
What they learn here is applied in their households. They all have kitchen gardens to grow vegetables, also improve their traditional farming of beans and maize using better agricultural techniques.
When the barriers are removed, no more struggle to pay school fees, no hunger, no instability. Everything changes. Children don't just go to school. They stay, they learn, they progress, and they begin to imagine a future that once felt out of reach.
We were 3 children in our family, but we did not grow up with our parents because they passed away. Life was very difficult and we lived with our grandmother. But I am grateful to FXB because they gave us the opportunity to study properly. We received school materials and support for school fees. Today, I'm pursuing teacher training and gaining practical experience. It's my lifelong dream.
During menstruation, I feared going to school. I was afraid of being seen or embarrassed because I lacked proper hygiene materials. FXB supported us with essential materials. Now, my parents are able to meet our essential needs, while FXB's support is gradually reducing. And I believe that life will remain stable after FXB project phases out.
Vocational training opens new doors. It gives young people practical skills, a way to earn, and the independence to build their own future. Step by step, they move from uncertainty to opportunity.
I dropped out of school due to financial difficulties and family conflicts. I stayed at home facing many challenges, at risk of early pregnancy or drug abuse. When FXB came to our region, they identified out-of-school youth and gave us a chance through vocational training. And I was selected and trained in hairdressing. After training, we received a startup kit. Today I can afford clothes, cosmetics, and support my parents. Now, no one can easily influence me because I can provide for myself.
Parents begin to see their role differently. They become more involved, more present, with fathers also taking a more active role in childcare. Young children receive better care, more stimulation, and a stronger start in life. Homes become more balanced, more connected. A healthy home brings peace of mind, with clean water, better hygiene, and access to healthcare. Families no longer live in constant fear.
FXB trainings helped us grow in knowledge. Cleanliness is now part of our everyday life. I have renovated my house and built a better kitchen.
We once could not afford health insurance, but now we can manage it. When children are sick, we can go to the hospital without worry because we are covered.
This is what happens when change reaches the whole family. When income grows and basic needs are met. Children have enough to eat. They go to school. They stay. They learn. They move forward. They grow up in homes that are healthier and more stable. Parents regain confidence. They begin to plan, to decide, to invest in the future. Families become stronger, more resilient. Families no longer see themselves as beneficiaries, but as people capable of shaping their own future. Independent, confident. This is the power of a holistic approach. Not just improving income, but restoring dignity, strengthening families, creating lasting change, for today and for generations to come. Thanks to the commitment of the Light Foundation, this transformation is possible. From extreme poverty to lasting family transformation, from vulnerability to resilience, toward a more stable and dignified future.